Okay, we're live, and I got the echo taken care of, so you shouldn't hear that. And I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, kind of looks like I'm the only one here, but I don't know. We'll just move on and wait for people to pop in and take it from there. Anyway, hello everyone. My name is Kathy, and the name of my channel is Attic Avenue. And today we're doing another live sale. This is a jewelry live sale, and things are going to be offered with a starting bid. Yeah, I'm going to offer things up with a starting bid because it seems to work better. The buy it nows, I've had um, disappointed members because they didn't get their bid in time, and it was a buy it now, and they didn't have a second chance or anything. So that's why I do offer ups most of the time. But there will be buy it nows in here. Maybe not tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Remember to register. The information to do that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, or it will be in a second. Good thing I remember to remind myself if I don't remember. Okay, so that's remember to register. The information to register is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. What I'm going to need from you so that you can make your bids or an offer or buy it nows, you're going to need to register again. Send your name, your YouTube name if it's different than your real name, your address, your zip code, and your email address to Kathy@atticavenue.com. I ship from Wisconsin, so I'm sort of in the central region, making it possibly easier for the East Coast and the West Coast to think about purchasing and paying the shipping that's required. Um, I haven't heard of shipping going up recently, which is, I don't know, either I missed it or that's kind of a surprise. But anyway, that's good, I would think. And yeah, I'm in the middle of the states, making it easier, hopefully, for the East Coast, West Coast, and everyone in between. So with all that said, we can probably go ahead and get started. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. If that doesn't work for you, you can always ask me to put your name on my email list, and I send out a notification letting everyone know about an hour before I go live. And don't forget, you can check out my eBay store. I do have some items listed there, and that link will be in the description box below. And anyway, let's go ahead and get started. 1 second, I'm going to move the camera so you can see things in the better light, and then I'll be back at the end of the show to say goodnight. But I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to shut it off for a minute. Be right back. Okay. I spent all morning doing a lot of things. And one of the things I did was I was, you know how you gets after a while, you got uh, problems with your wires or things turning on and off the right way with your computer and all the items that you connect to it to make this work. Well, I was having those issues this morning, so I spent half the morning. I took everything apart and rewired everything so that I knew exactly what was going on again, and that it seemed to work. It seems to be working better. At least I hope so. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the screen. Bear with me. trying to keep the important things clean. It's hard for me to clean nowadays, but I'm trying to get better. Okay, so the first item I'm going to show tonight. So, how is everybody? Hopefully, everyone's doing well. It's 54 degrees here. It was freezing this morning. Oops, I got the wrong camera. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it was freezing this morning, and I had a hard time getting going, so. But I did a lot, considered it took me a while to get going. All right, our first item up for bid. I want to make sure I stay organized. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and get it in the chat while you're looking at it. Okay. Not to spoil the show, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention that this vendor that I've got right here, their prices have gone up a little bit. So I guess being a new year, it's probably going to happen every year. I don't know, but I'm seeing a little. It's not real bad, but there's a little bit of a price hike on some items. And this happens to be one of them. So I'm starting this one out at $16. It's also rainbow solar quartz, which I got because I had so many rainbow solar quartz rings. I thought maybe somebody would be interested in a necklace to go with the rings they may have gotten, or I'm going to be showing rings later. Maybe they'll be interested in a rainbow solar quartz ring. Do I sound like a salesperson? Hope I'm doing okay. Anyway, let's get you a close-up look at this. This has a rainbow solar quartz pendant, which I don't know how big it is, but the necklace itself is 18 inches. Then it has amethyst, which is checkerboard faceted. There's faceting all around that to make it sparkle. And then there's also got pearl. So it's 18 inches. It is stamped on the back and on the shepherd hook, and I'm asking $16 for this. This is one of the items the vendor has decided to raise the price down a little bit, so $16 to start. I put in 18. I meant, oh no, that was 18 inch. I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to let you look at that for a little while. Well, actually, I'm going to show it up closer and let you look at show you that it is stamped on the back right there. And it's open in the back. I'm thinking you might want to see the checkerboard faceting a little closer because it really sparkles. So it seems to me this is a little better quality than, so I guess it kind of, the extra cost or the extra charge for it probably is worth it. I thought it was a nice necklace. It's also stamped on the S hook, shepherd's hook. I'd sometimes call it S hook. It's a little easier just to spit out the S. Okay, so yeah, that amethyst really sparkles on this one. So I'm thinking it's a little better quality amethyst this time. Or it's the checkerboard faceting, one or the other. Let's look closer at the solar quartz itself. It has a nice beaded design around the bezel. Doesn't seem to want to focus for me. I think that's a little better. There. Beaded design around the bezels. Solid bezel on the near the pearls. And we'll show you the back one more time. $16 if anyone's interested. I can go ahead and pass on it. That's not a problem. I think that's what we'll go ahead and do. I have a lot of new things tonight, so I'm going to try and show some of them, and they're not going to be sale price. We'll get to that closer to the end of the show, the $3 rings or things like that. It's 925. It is stamped 925 sterling silver plated. The jewelry is made in India, and their standard is lower than ours. So I don't know if that's why they're allowed to stamp it 925, but it's not the actual 925 standard we have here. In Italy, apparently, most of them, and I don't know if this is their standard or what, but most of these are between 7 and 9, so they're a little less, but they're really nice sterling silver plating, so I have a lot of people that like it. And you're new here, Southpaw Studio 21, right? If you want to purchase anything, you're going to need to register. The information for that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And once you send it to me, I'll go ahead and give you a blue wrench. That way I won't have to ask you again. You are registered? Let me see. I didn't give you a blue wrench, so let me check my email. See if I got an email from you before. I don't remember seeing you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember seeing you before. You have to send an email. If you want to, that's entirely up to you, but I'd appreciate it. It helps me. Then I don't have to bug people. Okay, so we passed on that item. Let's go ahead and check out something else. I'm not going to show all the new stuff I got because I'm going to save some for Friday. Okay. I'm going to let you look at it while I get it in the chat. I got to put something else away first. You got to try to stay organized, so sometimes it drives me crazy. Okay. I got too many I was just thinking about going on Whatnot again, but I can't. I gotta be able to keep up with what I got first. Okay, here's the next. We got to pass on. Okay. I'm just checking my email. Okay. I didn't. Excuse me. I'm gonna have a drink. I don't see your email yet, so, and that's okay. I just thought I'd check. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next item. I've got it out there for you to look at. Okay, what we have here, I had a cold while back and I still haven't completely gotten rid of it. Sorry guys, but we're going to keep going anyway. I feel better anyway. I was just looking at the email and I didn't see it yet, so make sure you got the right email address. Kathy at atticavenue.com. Either that or I'll look in a. Oh, it was a failure. Okay. Um. Yeah, you might not have the right email address. No problem. It happens. Okay, so this is white topaz bracelet. It's 925 sterling silver plated. It has a T class, and I want to show you a little closer where it's stamped. It is stamped 925, and that's 925 sterling silver plated. And it has the toggle clasp where you hook it with the T-bar or toggle clasp in the round connector there. And this one I did measure it 7 to 8 inches. I'll measure it again just to be sure. Yep, it's a good 7 to 8 inches. So I'll let you look at it for a minute there. And while you're looking at it, I'm going to be checking my email. Yeah, I still don't have it. But I'll check again later unless you decide not to send it now. Okay, any interest? This one is $13. Oops. This vendor, like I said, has raised their prices a little bit. I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to. And if that slows me down, well, then that's the way it goes. Let's see what happens. Apparently, they want to see what happens too. Okay. We'll go ahead and pass on that one. I'm not seeing any interest. Maybe everybody's waiting for the $3 rings I got that I'll have later. Last time I put them at the beginning of the show, and I had one or two people ask, "Did you do them yet?" And when they came in later. So you never know what I'm going to do. Okay, let's pass on that. Okay. Well, I may have to pass on the new jewelry altogether. Hi, Jeannie. Southpaw Studio, I still didn't get it. Yeah. Sorry, I still didn't get it. Okay, let me get another item out there. We'll worry about that later. I have a new ring. It's not going to be a $3 ring. This is going to be a regular ring, regular priced ring. So let me get it in there. Okay. This is a bloodstone ring. It's a size 8. Get it back out here. Hopefully I can. It looks like it could be a man's ring, but I think women can wear this style as well. So I liked the bloodstone in there. Let's see if I can get you to see it. Get it to focus and show you what it really looks like. There we go. It's kind of designed for a man's finger, but women can wear these too. And so it's a size 8. It is stamped on the back. I'll show you that in a minute. And this one is stamped right on the back. It's not in the band. It's right there on the top there in the back. Has an open back. I'll look again. Maybe it didn't come when I looked. Let's see if I can get you to see. My big fingers get in the way here. It's got a curve, maybe that's why it won't focus. Anyway, it is stamp 925. I'll just show you again the stone. Nice clean ring. Clean looking. I'll look again in a minute, Southpaw. I'm just not in a hurry right now. There, you can see the stamp in there now on the top. Okay. Let me go ahead and look and see if I can see your email now. Okay, I found it. Let me put it in the right spot so I have it. If you buy something, I know where to look. And let me give you a blue wrench. And next time you log in, you should see a purple wrench. Or next time you write something in the chat, not log in, but you know what I mean. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on this ring. Let's see how we're doing here. You got your blue wrench now. You can bid anytime you want, or not bid, whichever, whatever the case may be. Okay, but I won't have to bug you. Let's do a few more new items. I'm not going to do them all, like I said, but I do want to show a few. So, how is everybody today? Hope you're all doing well. 54 degrees here. I'll try to remember your name, Kim, so I can call you that. It's a lot shorter than your YouTube name. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna lay this out here while I get it in the chat. See if I can get it to stand. I don't know. There. All right. No minimum purchase. You just have to pay the shipping, which is usually $4.95 unless you buy a lot. It takes quite a few pieces to get above $4.95. So most of the time my shipping is $4.95. But if you do purchase a lot, say I have a $75 offer, anyone that purchases $75 or more in one live sale, they get a 5% discount on everything, not including the shipping. So maybe that'll interest you. Let's get the name of this one out here. This is solar agate. And we're going to start this one out at I'm going to try and keep the prices the same if I can. This one's going to start out at $10 if anyone's interested. Let me get my hook and I'll give you a close-up. It is stamped on the back. Hope I'm not bumping things too much. It's 2.4 inches. And let me give you a little bit of a closer look at it. So this is solar agate. It's smooth. It's not one of the drusies, that sparkle, but you can see the agate in there. You can see the solar stones, I guess. It has a nice bezel, kind of a ring beaded bezel. And the bail has got vintage antique design to that as well. I'll turn it around and you can see the 925 sterling silver plated stamp on the back. The design on the bail goes all the way around to the back. Solar agate, 2.4 inches, starting bid $10 if anyone's interested. And that one I was able to leave at the normal price, so hopefully the rest of them will be all normal. Until I get to the sale, of course. We're not there yet. We'll pass on this. If anybody change your mind later, just let me know. Send me an email or put a note in the chat, and I try to keep them here for a little while and close to me so I can show them to you again. In case you're curious. All right. Okay. Here's another bracelet like that other one. It's also got the T clasp. Let me get it in the chat. Hopefully you can see it well enough. Okay. This is green amethyst. It is faceted. It does have a nice design bezel or a nice design around the bezel, kind of a round framing the bezel. Has a T-bar clasp. And it is stamped 925 right there where my thumb is. Hopefully you can see it. Oh, we got Kim in at 13. Hi, Kim. Haven't seen you. Hope you're doing okay. It is stamped 925. Green amethyst is a nice color. It's almost clear, but it's not. It's kind of a little smoky looking. Okay, well, I'm looking for 14 or more if anyone else might be interested. Let me set it back down while I do the countdown. We'll go ahead and start the countdown and see if we can't let you go ahead and look at it. Looking for 14 if anyone else is interested. Oops. We're going once for 13, looking for 14. Really, really pretty. It is faceted. We're going twice. Last call. That's why I asked. I was hoping you were doing okay, but when you're missing, I think you're not feeling very good. Yeah, I'll probably be here. I just have a little bit of a hoarse voice, but other than that, if you don't mind hearing that, I'm going to be here for a while. I feel pretty good otherwise. Let me get this set aside for Kim. Yeah, I forget you have Bible study too. Well, I started earlier. I start earlier. I start at 5 all the time now, on both Tuesday and Friday. That way it's less confusing. Thank you. These are too small for me, but if I ever go anywhere, I think about getting my extenders and wearing it anyway. Okay, let's. Oh, I gotta find your basket. 1 minute. You know what? You're way at the bottom. I gotta get you put on the top. Okay. I have stackable plastic bins here and they work really good. It's just that I have to move them around in order to get them back on the top for the ones I'm working with that night. But that doesn't take that long. So we got Kim's in her basket. Let's go ahead and try something else. Let's do some earrings. Oops. Okay, I'll put them out here. Let you look at them while I get it in the chat. Okay. Green Adventurine and Peridot. The Peridot is faceted. They are stamped on the back and on the wire. I think they're stamped on the back. Let's see. Yeah, I can see it there on the right side of each one. $925 sterling silver plated. They're made in India and they mark them 925s even though they're sterling silver plated. But they have very good quality sterling silver plating, so I'll let you look at them a little bit while I get a drink, and then we can move on if no one's interested. Green Adventurine and Peridot. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass. And then we'll move on. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Like I said earlier, and it's not like I overworked myself. It was just something I had to do. I straightened out all the wires on my computer. Took me a while. So after a while, they get so tangled, you just got to take everything apart and redo it, and that's what I did. Or is it just me? It exhausted me. Does anyone else have that trouble? They feel so tangled up they have to straighten everything out, and there's a good reason for it. It was all tangled up. Let me show this one and I'll put it in the chat. It feels better now, though, even though my room is still a mess. I feel like it's not going to blow up or anything. I have the wires in order. I thought it was important. Okay, did I pass on that? I did. Okay, so this is the labradorite. And it's 2.8 inches. Okay, and I'm starting this one out at $12 if anyone's interested. Let me give you a closer look. Whoops, 1 second. At least I got it set up closer. I don't have to reach as far to hold things up. It makes it a lot easier on me. It's not such a strain. Okay, this is labradorite. Kind of it does have a flash, but it's an orange goldish flash, kind of like the ring I wear all the time. I like this flash, but some people would prefer the blue, but I think this is just as nice. You can put, when you make a necklace, you can put gold beads with it as well, and it looks really nice. Um, 2.8 inches, 12, starting out at $12, and it has a solid bezel there, and uh, it has a fish, metal fish, sterling silver plated fish, and a metal flower, a couple more labradorites swirling in the design of the bezel frame, and the bail is got an antique vintage design as well. I'm going to turn it around, and it is stamped on the right hand side there in the center. I think you can see it. Whether it'll focus or not, I don't know. There we go. The design on the bail goes all the way around. So this one, $12 if anyone's interested. It has a nice flash, nice gold flash. Okay, we can pass on that. I have some labradorite beads, so if it doesn't go and I have extra time, which very seldom do I'll make a necklace with it. Those are some of my plans anyway. If you want to, you can ask me about it later too. I have it set aside here. Okay, let's do we're going to do a bracelet. I think I'll show it to you and be sure it sits okay here. I'll show you a close-up later. This is one of them they raised the price on. Hang on just a minute. I didn't get something put away. Also, the manufacturer said this one was 7 to 8 inches, but I actually measured it, and it's 6.5 to 7.5 inches in length. But it is red adventuring and cat eye. Must be red cat eye. And then the red adventuring is the main stone. $15 if anyone's interested. It is stamped on the back. Right there on the left side on the main center stone there. Has an open back. Has a T-bar clasp. Way too small for me. Yeah, the vendors, this one anyway, she's raising her prices a little bit. So I'm doing my best. I guess that's to be expected. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pass on that. All right. Let's see, what else do we want to show you? I'm going to show you a necklace. Get it out there for you to look at. And this is one I've heard of the stone, but I've never seen it. So I just had to get it. Okay, let me get it in the chat. (18-inch). And it's another one that was priced up a little bit. They raised it, so there we go. I have to raise the price. $16 starting bid. This is C Sediment Jasper. It is stamped on the back and on the hook. Let me go ahead and show you that. This is the shepherd's hook. You can see the stamp right in the middle there. There. I was. Now if I can get it to focus. Okay, even if it's a blur, I think you saw it. We're going to go ahead and show you it on the back. It is stamped right there. Okay, let me show you the front. The peridot is faceted, so it's pretty. C Sediment Jasper. Has a nice solid bezel. And the peridot is faceted and has kind of a rope design bezel. $16 if anyone's interested. 18-inch chain. Okay, let's go ahead and pass on it. Kim might have gone to Bible class. I don't know. But I think she said she's doing a little better right now. All right. We passed on that one. Okay, I think we'll show you one more of these new items. Then I'm going to show you the jewelry that I made. This one I'm going to start out at $10. It is solar agate, 2.2 inches. It is stamped on the back. I'm putting it on a hook to help me hold it, and I can show it to you. I thought it was a really nice agate stone. It looks kind of has a silky look to it. Hard to find really nice stones in solar agates and solar quartz, but I've been looking and I don't want to buy it unless I like it. And this one I happen to like. It has kind of a circle dot design around the bezel. It has a vintage or antique design all around the bail. I'll turn it over and it is stamped on the back. You can kind of see it's blurry, but it's stamped. Anyway, it's there. 2.2 inches. Kind of a little bit of a burnt orange or kind of a pink, a little bit of pink on the edges. I think it's pretty because it's like you can almost see underneath it. But, it's a natural stone. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that and move on. So, do you guys want to see the rings, or do you want me to continue with new stuff, or do you want to see my homemade jewelry? Um, Let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to show one more new item and see if I get any suggestions from there. Okay, here's a ring. It's not a three. It's not one of my discount rings. It's a new one that I just got. Let me get it out there and show you. Then I'll put it in the chat. It's a size 8. $10 if anyone's interested. It's a size 8 abalone shell. It is stamped on the back. I'll show you that in a minute. Really nice rainbow color. This is stamped right on the back, right on the top there. And here's the stone again. Kind of a beaded design around the bezel. Stamp 925 sterling silver plated. And we're starting this one out at $10 if anyone's interested. Okay. We'll pass on it. Okay, that's all the new things I'm going to show you tonight. I'm going to put them all back. And we'll show them again Friday, or if you're interested, let me know. I'll look and try to find it and show it again, or you can just let me know. Okay. So bear with me. I'm putting things back, keeping so that I have room to work here, or so that I stay organized. There. These are not new, but they're pretty new. So I'm going to go ahead and show them. We have another bracelet. I did pass on that, didn't I? Yeah. We have a Baltic amber. I'm going to start this one out at 13. It's an oval-shaped amber bracelet. I already did check it with the LED light. It does turn green, but I can never get it to do that on the screen for you. It is stamped on the back. It has a T-bar clasp or a toggle clasp. Every time I touch it, I make it wiggle more, and I'm trying to... There. That's pretty good. It is stamped right there on the last, one of the last stone. It's open in the back. Natural amber. Okay, we'll pass on that. Okay. Now this one I haven't shown yet, but I had it for a little while. So I'm going to show it tonight. Okay, it's a necklace set. Okay, let me go ahead and get it in the chat while you go ahead and look at it. Okay, this is another new one. Pyrite and spinel. The spinel is faceted. And that's the pyrite. It's got a nice bezel. It's got a beading design around the bezel. It is stamped on the back, and I believe on the wire and on the hook. Let's go ahead and show you that. This is the necklace. It is stamped on the shepherd's hook. And it is stamped on the back. It has an open back. Let's go ahead and I'll show you a close-up of the earrings in a minute. Apache pyrite and spinel. I'll just show you. The earrings are stamped on the back. Okay. $15 if there's any interest. This would look nice with that black dress or even a black t-shirt or a tank top in the evening when it's not, so hot. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that. All right, we're going to show this. I get a pass first. We're going to show a pair of earrings. Oh, goodness. Let's go ahead and get this in the chat. This is a labradorite. These I'll do for $10 if anyone's interested. Labradorite and blue topaz. The blue topaz is faceted. And it's open in the back and it is stamped on the back at the bottom of the big stone. They have a nice golden flash. This one has little color in there too, but mostly gold. That's like the ring that I wear. I can't get my hand in there, but I'll show it to you. This one I've been wearing for years. And that has the golden flash. Blue topazes faceted, $10 if any interest. I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. And let's get something else out there. We're going to start some rings. I'm going to go ahead and show some rings. Rainbow solar quartz rings in different sizes. And we'll do them for $3 each. And if you don't want to see them, just let me know. I have to try and move them. I have to get the sizes, so bear with me. But they will be $3 each. Okay. 9.5, 9.5, and 6.5. Okay. So you have your choice of, and the ones I'm showing you right now are 9.5, 9.5, or 6.5. They are all stamped 925, and the back looks like that. They're stamped inside the bail, or the shank, I'm sorry, right there inside the shank. And 9 rainbow solar quartz, 9.5, 9.5, 6.5. Okay. I'm not going to pass or anything. We're just going to move on to 3 other ones. I got to go to the eye doctor pretty quick. Okay, here's 3 more. First one is a size 8 1/4. The second one is 8 1/2, and the third one is 8 1/2. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. They're all stamped 925. 8 1/4, 8 1/2, and 8 1/2. $3. These make perfect gifts. I'll let you look at them while I measure 3 more. Get them ready. Okay. What we got here, one last look, is number 1 is a size 8 1/2. Number 2 is, number 1 is a size 8 1/4. Number 2 is an 8 1/2. Number 3 is 8 1/2. Okay. Let's move on to the next set. Here we have an 8 1/2, a 6 1/2, and a 9 1/2. Pretty quiet tonight. They're all stamped 925. I'll let you go ahead and look while I size up 3 more of them. What we got out there is a 8 1/2, 6 1/4, 9 1/4. Okay, so we'll look at this one more time. 8 1/2, 6 1/4, 9 1/4. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. $3. Perfect gifts. They are stamped 925, sterling silver plated. They're open in the back. Your choice, number 1, number 2, or number 3. All right, let's do another set of 3. Okay, here's 3 more. Choice of. Number 1 is an 8 1/4. Number 2 is a size 9. And number 3 is a 7 1/2. $3, your choice. Okay, I'll let you look at them while I measure 3 more. I still have quite a few of these left, so we're going to keep trying to sell them and make them a part of every show until they're gone. Okay. Number 1, number 2, or number 3, size 8 1/4, size 9, or size 7 1/2. Your choice. Perfect gifts. I know I have too many of them, but you're getting a good deal on them. Can't argue with that. And it's either you buy them in bulk or you pay more. All right, here's the next 3. We got a 7 3/4, 8 1/4, and 7 3/4. I sold quite a few already. I'm not surprised they're not going anymore if I got all the same people out here. Looks like everybody left too. They got one of those days they're busy. It's so quiet. Can you guys hear me? Is there something wrong that no, it looks the same there. Let me know you can hear me, that everything's okay. I feel like I'm all alone here. It was working earlier, so I don't think there's a problem. Ah, you do hear me. Thank you. So it's just a quiet night. These make perfect gifts. Christmas time, I know it's early, but Christmas in July, you know. These would make nice Christmas gifts. or just nice thank you gifts for anyone that you know what size they wear. Okay, last look at these. This is a 7 3/4, 8 1/4, and 7 3/4. Choice of. We're going to do 3 more. Okay, these are 3 new ones. A size number 1 is a size 9, number 2 is a size 7 1/4, and number 3 is a 7 1/2. They're open in the back. They are stamped on the inside. Okay. I'm going to do 3 more, then I'm going to switch over to something else again. So let me measure these and we'll do just 3 more. Okay. Last look at these 7 3/4, 6 1/2, or an 8. 1, 2, or 3. All right, this will be the last set that I do of these rings. We have a 7 3/4, 6 1/2, and 8. Oh, that's better. I think I had a weak connection there. Seems to looking okay now. All right. That's it of these. Let me put these away and we will move on to something else. We're going to do some other $3 rings. Might even come down on the price just to move them. We might make them $2. Not these yet. These are pretty nice. But the next batch I'm going to do will be $2 each. And at least hopefully I'll move some of them. Okay, just trying to set things aside, stay kind of organized. I do have other things too, but we'll do the rings first. And we're going to do them for $2. It's a big special tonight. Okay, these are going to be buy it nows for $2. Let me get them out there. Some of these I don't know what they are. So when you buy them in a lot like this, they don't tell you. So hopefully either you'll tell me or we'll work together on it. But for $2, you can't expect a real lot. These are very nice. You can't even get one at Goodwill for $2. You'd have to get, so these are $2 each. Choice of, I don't think I put that in there. Number 1 is a 6.5. I believe it's mosaic jasper. Number 2 is 7 3/4. It looks like a shell. And number 3 is kind of a rose quartz or pink glass. And it's a size 8 3/4. Your choice, $2. 6.5, 7 3/4, and 8 3/4. If you want me to check and see if they're stamped 925, let me know your interest and I'll check on it for you. Otherwise, I'm just going to let you look at them. $2, your choice. All right, let me measure some more. Some more $2 rings. You can't beat it. Some of these are really nice. right. $2 rings. Number 1 is a 6.5. Number 2 is a 7 3/4. Number 3 is 8 3/4. We'll move on to the next 3. We might make it a short night tonight. I don't know that anybody's here, hardly. That's okay. You can't win them all. Be nice to win a few, though. Anyway, $2. Number 1 looks like a jasper. Number 2 is a tiger eye, and number 3 is red glass. And it's a size 9.5, 9 1/4, and a size 7. I believe number 1 is a green jasper. Number 2 is a tiger eye, and number 3 is red glass. Oh, I put them away. I don't know which 3 you want anymore. Do you have a specific size or a specific shape? I don't know which ones were the last ones. I threw them all back in the jar. Oh, I can just pick out 3 of them, but if you give me a size, Jeannie, I'll try to pick out 3 in your size. Or, I can randomly pick 3 easy. How about if I show them and see if you're interested? And then if you're not worried about the size, I'm just grabbing 3. Let me know if these work for you, Jeannie. I can measure them if you want. Number 1 is a size 8.5. Number 2 is a size 9. And number 3 is a size 6.5. Let me know if this works for you, Jeannie, and I'll set them aside for you. $3 each before I move on to the other ones, or we'll take care of this for Jeannie. Jeannie, you still there? Will this work for you? I'll set them aside for you. If that doesn't work, you can just let me know. All right. Now back to these. Size 9.5, 9.25, and size 7. These, the Rainbow Solar Quartz were $3, but these are $2 each. The Tiger Eye is a nice one for $2. They're all nice, really. Okay. I'll let you look at them while I measure 3 more. Okay, so you don't want the, let me get a different one for you, a bigger size. Okay, number 3 is an 8.5 now. Let's see. Number 1 was an 8.75. Number 2 is, I'm doing this for Jeannie now. Number 2 is a 9, and number 3 is an 8.5. How about that? I know you didn't want that small size 6. The lag time must be pretty slow. We're going to set these aside for you, Jeannie. The size 6 is no longer in there. Okay. Any interest? Oh, I wanted to measure 3 more and get ready here. Okay, Jeannie, I have them set aside for you. Okay, the ones we're going to take these away unless someone wants them. They're a 9.5, 9.25, and a 7. Let's do the next 3, then I think I'm going to quit. I'm not having a lot of luck. We're going to change over to something else. Okay, we have, 1 second. Purple glass. I'm thinking it's either tiger eye or labradorite. with the gold flash, and then an agate. $2 if anyone's interested. That's probably why I'm not having any luck tonight. The first one is a size 7 3/4. If I get it out of the, if I get it into the light, you can kind of, it is purple. It is like an amethyst glass. Kind of looks black there, but it's really amethyst or purple glass. It's not amethyst, but that's the color. And that one's a size 7 1/2. The middle one is either tiger eye or labradorite. I'm thinking it's tiger eye. It's a size 9 1/4. And the third one is an agate, kind of a brown reddish agate, and that's a size 6. And that's going to be all that I'm going to do on the rings because it's so slow, it's not working out well for me. Hopefully that's the reason. Any interest? Size 7 3/4, size 9 1/4, and size 6. All right, we're putting the rings away. We'll get them out some other day. Okay, I have some pendants that I'm gonna go. These have, you may have seen them before, but I'm gonna go ahead and show them again. I do have new jewelry, but I showed quite a bit, and I'm kind of saving the rest. Hi, Jennifer. Did you get my email? You must have just got home. All right, we're going to do these, and then that's going to be it for tonight. I probably have about 10, 15 items to go through here, and then we might call it a night. Very slow tonight. Let me get these out there for you to look at. Okay, these are going to start out at $10. Sodalite earrings. They are stamped on the wire. They're kind of like the same in the front and the back. But if you wear them like the hook is, this would be the front. 2 inches, stamped on the wire, $10 if anyone's interested. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pass. This one's going to be a bargain tonight. Yellow calcite. I'm going to start it out at $8 if anyone's interested. The bezel has a nice rope design frame around it. Got ink on me. Says stamped. I think it's inside the bale, so I'm not going to be able to show you that. Oh, you have earrings? Oh, there's the back. I didn't know you had the earrings to go with it already. I know you had asked me to look. That's okay. I can always sell them or I can keep them. Because I sent you an email with the picture of the earrings I had, but if you already got some, you're talking about the labradorite, right? Or are you talking about the Larimar? My goodness, I'm kind of slow here today. I got to put this away. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. Oh, so you already got earrings to go with it. Okay. Well, I'm glad everyone liked it or loved it. I didn't show those earrings thinking I might wait for you, and I sent you an email, so now I know you don't want them. All right. Not a problem. That necklace was beautiful. The bracelet is really nice, but it's not as nice as the necklace. Okay, we're going to do this one. Did I pass down the other one? Nope. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did. Never mind. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. All right, we're going to start this one out at $9. It is stamped on the back. It's K2 Ozerite. It's got a nice solid bezel and bail. K2 Blue Ozerite, 1.97 inches in length. And it is stamped on the bottom there. It's open in the back. $10 or $9 if anyone's interested. Oh, okay, Jennifer. I'm not real worried about it. I knew you'd come through. All right, we'll pass on this one. All right, I did pass. Let's see. This is a nice one. At least I like it. Who knows? I might find some beads and make a necklace out of it yet. You never know. Don't forget, I have chains available, snake chains. If you're interested, I have 20-inch, 22-inch, 24-inch, and 30-inch for $4, $5, $6, and $8. Okay. This one I'm starting out at $12 if anyone's interested. It is Indian moss agate and kunzite. Really has a nice design around the bezel. The kunzite is faceted. And it is stamped 925 sterling silver plated on the back. The bail is got the antique design or vintage design all the way around. $12 if anyone's interested. Doesn't look like anyone's here tonight. I show 3 people, and one is me, so that means kind of means it's just Jennifer and me and one other person might be here, if that's correct. Oh, it'd be Jeannie might be here. Okay, we're going to pass on that. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Okay. Let me know if you have any issues. I'll take care of them. But otherwise, I think everything's taken care of. So quiet tonight. Could hear a pin drop. These are going to start out at $9. These are yellow onyx, and they are checkerboard faceted, so they sparkle a little extra for that reason. Nice bail or bezel. The bottom one has got a beaded design around 3/4 of it. The top has got the flat beaded design around the whole stone, and they're stamped on the back and on the wire. Okay. All right, we can go ahead and pass on it. $53 degrees here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell icon or hit the notification bell if you're interested in when I upload videos. Hit the bell icon and the like button. 70 degrees in Florida. Cooled off, huh? Okay, let's do this one. This is the one that looks like rainbow moonstone, but it's not. It is Botswana agate. It has the double ring bail, and it has a nice floral arrangement around the frame. the metal flowers and the beaded design at the top and the bottom. I'm trying to get really close so you can see. All right, Jeannie, thank you. Not every sale can be perfect. I'm doing fine. I'm gonna be doing a couple more items, and that's about it for me too. That's okay. This is Botswana agate. Thank you for your concern, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Maybe it'll pick up Friday. Okay, we're gonna pass on this. Thank you, Jeannie. Love and respect you. Hopefully, see you Friday. Okay, you guys, this is going to be the last item because I don't have many people here, and I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking this isn't going to fly tonight. Oh well. I don't see Mike. I don't see Jedit. Um, at least um, Kim was here earlier. She said she'd be back, but I don't know if I'm going to wait that long. All right, this one I'm going to start out at $10 if anyone's interested. It is stamped on the bail. It is jasper and citrine. The citrine is faceted. It has, I think they're heart-shaped flowers or beaded heart shapes at the top and the bottom of the pendant, and the citrine is faceted, and it's stamped on the bail. I think you can see that. $10 if anyone's interested. Okay, we're gonna pass on it. I gotta do like Mike says, though. I can't quit until I sell something, but I did sell those rings earlier, so it's fair. I can quit. That's it for tonight. I'm gonna call it a night. I did sell a couple of items, so that's better than nothing. I know Kim said she'd be back, but I'm going to have to disappoint her and I'm going to be gone. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified. Hit the like button. Check out my eBay store. Come back on Friday. We'll have a live anything in jewelry sale. And thank you all for being here. Oh, I usually like to hang on, I'll say goodbye the way I want to say goodbye personally. So you don't think I'm. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Love and respect all of you, and hopefully see you Friday. Good night.